Hello everybody and welcome back. This is a drive of about 115 miles or 190 kilometres right across the south of Wales. I'm making a little detour here to a place, an animal rescue place called Many Tears. We got Luna from here and we like to donate whatever we can for them, and I've got a load of stuff that Mandy's sending over here. We'll go and drop that off and then be on our way again. During the journey I'll try to keep you entertained a little bit by giving you some background history. St David's is commonly thought of as being the smallest city in the UK, but in fact it is not. The smallest city is the City of London when measured by local authority boundaries. Remember that what the world considers to be London should really be referred to as Greater London. Anyway, enough niggling. St David's is a city and very small, and located in the far west of Wales. The city of St David's is the resting place of St David, the patron saint of Wales, whose flag is black with a centrally placed gold cross, and in my opinion should be incorporated into the Union flag, often incorrectly called the Union Jack. St David's was given a city status in the 12th century, and from around 1540 it was traditional for any town with a cathedral to be given city status. However, city status was withdrawn in 1886 for a reason which I do not know, but was reinstalled in 1994 at the request of Queen Elizabeth II. St David the man was born on the southwest coast of Wales, near the present day of the city of St David's. His family was aristocratic. He was educated in a monastery and became a missionary, travelling through Wales, southwest England and Brittany to spread Christianity. He is also supposed to have visited Rome and Jerusalem. Such was David's influence that many pilgrimages were made to St David's, and the Pope decreed that 2 pilgrimages to St David's equalled 1 to Rome, while 3 were worth 1 to Jerusalem. Wow, this is my 3rd visit, and the closest I've been to Jerusalem in real life is Jaffa, a suburb of Tel Aviv. Anyway, he founded the monastery where St David stands today. He died in 589 AD and was buried in the grounds of his own monastery. He's been the patron saint of Wales since the 12th century. The present cathedral was begun in 1181 and completed not long after. Problems beset the new building and the community in its infancy, the collapse of the new tower in 1220 and the earthquake damage in 1247 and 48. The city of St David's has no traffic lights, no boarded up shops, no fast food takeaway chain restaurants, i.e. no McDonald's, KFCs or Greggs. A weekly market takes place in the heart of the city at Cross Square on Thursdays, and during the winter months moves up the road to the City Hall. And finally we've arrived. Did I hear thank goodness? I've arrived and I've got to get £5 worth of parking. And there's the ticket. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm parked up with a load of other motorhomes over there. There's Gwendolyn. I'll go and put the ticket in the window and then take a walk into town. Did you just say town? It's a city! Well, the car park is situated just off the first roundabout that you come to as you approach St David's from Haverfordwest, and it's right at the top of the high street. It's really well positioned. I'll take a walk now Well, this is a visitor centre. There's a restaurant over there, but I'm going to eat when I get further down into town, I think. It's a city! Well, the centre is just behind me now, and this is the top of the high street. And from here you can take a boat trip to Ramsey Island. There it is, just off St David's Head. And according to this sign here, dogs are welcome. That's nice. There's a local craft shop. St David's version of a shopping mall. And no boarded up shops. And there's a city hall where they held the market in the winter months. And this is the little square down here where they hold the market on a Thursday. But we're going to try get a seat here somewhere. They weren't serving hot food today, but I had a very generous prawn sandwich with salad and crisps. Lovely! Well, that's where I had my lunch. Now we're going to take a walk down to the Piste de Resistance, down that hill over there. It's only a short walk down from Cross Square to this magnificent cathedral. When you think how small the village is, and that's all it is really, just a village which is a city. And then we walk through this archway and all is revealed. And as we walk around the cathedral, I'll keep quiet and you can see it the way that I saw it. And this is the remains of the Bishop's Palace. Immense. Got more than 4 bedrooms in there. Done a fair bit of walking and slowly, but now I'm going to go do some shopping. I just had a nice long rest in the Memorial Gardens by the square across, and now I'm going to get something to eat. If I remember rightly, down that street over there towards the end is a supermarket, but I'm going to go up there to that place that said food shop, and then it will be back to the van, and I'm hoping to get down to that Porth Calais, and where there's a car park I might be able to stop for the night. Well, a rather nice looking food shop had some very nice looking food, but nothing I could see there that would make a snack for this evening. So I'm going to drive round to the little supermarket and pick something up there. Let's go there. Now, the supermarket I intended to use, there was absolutely no parking down there at all. It was packed. So about half a mile outside the town, it's a city with a little convenience store, and I've picked up enough to have a snack tonight. Now we're going to see if we can find a parking place down near the harbour. Cars £2.50, minibuses £7. So I put £5 into this honesty box here. Well, this is the harbour, and it would appear that the tide is out. I hope there's somebody tending to that boat down there, because the hatch is open and you're going to get wet. And where I'm walking down now, when the tide's in, the water will be right up here. At this point, I think my head would be underwater as well. Well, there's no doubt about it, as long as you've got a boat that can dry out, it's a well-sheltered harbour. Now, I've seen many people take a dog for a walk on a lead, but I've never seen a car taking a boat for a walk on the lead. Oh, that's better. I'll just take a short stroll along this little bit of the coastal path, which goes all around the coast of Wales, and it should bring me out at the harbour wall. We'll see if I can get that far. It's a little bit uneven, and I hope it doesn't get steeper than that. It does. So, I don't know. I'll keep going if I can. Oh dear. That's going to be a steep one. I don't think I can make it any further, because it just keeps going up and up and up, and then I suppose you've got to go down and down and down to get to the wall, and I can't do it, so we just have to be satisfied we're looking at it from here. And you can see how far I've climbed up. There's that boat with the hatch open down there, look. This little harbour, along with several others along the coast, were used for importing lime, which were burnt in those kilns and then used for fertilising the ground, and some of it for mortar. And from the top, this is what the lime kilns look like. Looking down into that one. It's just 2 hours later, and already the water's coming in reasonably fast, and that little boat with the hatch open is now almost afloat. And there's the ramp I walked down there, now well underwater. It's now just 1¼ hours later. The water has risen considerably, and you could actually call it a harbour, and quite a nice little harbour too. And just look what we have here, an elderly man with a boat. How jealous can I get? Right, if it comes up much higher, it will be in the car park. Well, this is what Cross Square looks like at 6:45 in the morning. Very quiet. And there's the War Memorial Garden where I sat and rested yesterday. And a final view of the tower of that beautiful cathedral. Well, I hope you enjoyed my visit to the city of St. David's, and thank you very much for watching.